Hello everyone, welcome today. We are here today to talk a little bit about energy healing and evil entities. And that sounds like such an oxymoron to me. Like those two things don't even belong in the same sentence. However, I've noticed an increase again of folks coming into me for services, what they might consider healing service, and sharing accounts with me of being told this by energy practitioners around them. So I want to be clear. Energy work is beautiful, and the people doing energy work are beautiful souls here, generally with the intent to help heal. And when we talk about energy healing and therapies, we're talking about Reiki, pranic healing, integrated energy therapy, crystal healing, sound healing. For someone who wants to take a step in the direction of being proactive in their own overall wellness, there are a lot of modalities available there to you. Do your reading, listen to word of mouth, and see what feels right for you. That's not why we're here today. I'm here today because I care about you. And when I hear things like that, it's really upsetting for a couple reasons. Nobody knows what it took for you to step outside the box and get on that table. Nobody knows how much bravery it took, how much trust you have to put in the person that you're there to see. And I will just share this with you. I still haven't seen an evil or demonic entity in my life. I have read information off houses and people about things they've seen, things that have happened in homes. I can feel that there. I still to this day have seen no proof that energy outside of us, from a spirit to a guide, has the capacity to be evil and have evil intent. The most difficult thing I've experienced with souls trying to show me things is when they're trying to show me maybe difficult things they went through, and we empathize with them on the other side. We can feel it when they show us how they died. But to this day, still haven't seen any proof of any demonic entities floating around. Humans can be evil, energy cannot. Now, I want to make a differentiation here, and I've used this example with many of you. Yes, something like a tornado can move through our life, create destruction, and ultimately renewal. But if one thinks that, you would have to accept that a tornado can have evil intentions in order to accept that a soul can have evil intentions. So I want to say this. First of all, if someone is working with you and they terminate a session because there's too much darkness or toxicity or blackness around you, something attached to you, the first thing I'm going to say is, well, you probably aren't a really great healer, because that's what you're there to do. If you are afraid because you've run into something that's low vibrational in someone and you terminate a session, that's not about your client, that's about you. And I want to say to anyone that has happened to, if someone has done that to you, such as a psychic or an energy healer, mark my words, they are intimidated by you. They are intimidated by your energy. They don't know how to handle it. Their ego is off center, and this has nothing to do with you. And when someone talks to me about that happening, it does break my heart. I realize that everyone's out there to learn, and I will tell you this. If you are doing this to your clients, you're helping them learn, all right. You're helping them learn where not to go when they're ready to open their hearts and their spirits and their wallets to give someone trust. So if you would like to talk to me about this, anyone out there utilizing this in your practice, I'm at 409 Main Street South here in Exeter. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you about it, but that's not where you should be spending your time. Here's what is not a good thing after a client leaves your session: crying because they feel hurt by you, devastation because they're scared now that they have closed chakras or they're toxic or they have an evil entity attached to them, and certainly feelings of shame and not enoughness. That is not about your client. That is about you. So, as I've said, this isn't about judging how anyone is doing their work. I can't speak for the universe and say I have this ultimate truth. But again, it doesn't take rocket science to understand that someone shouldn't leave a healing session feeling worse than when they went in. Now, we do understand sometimes there's a release after a healing session. We can do some crying. We can move some things up and out of the emotional body and the chakric body. That's why we do it. But any feeling of hurt created by the practitioner means that that practitioner was not there for you. They were there for them. And it's okay for you to recognize that. So if you've had this experience, stop and look at it from that perspective. It's dangerous just because someone says, I'm an energy healer, or I'm a great psychic, or I'm this, or I'm that. It doesn't mean that everything they say is meant to be taken by you as truth, especially if it hurts, especially if it doesn't feel right, if it hits you in the tummy or it hits you in the chest and you feel your energy do this. That is not someone there that's for you. That is someone there that is for them. So I can't be here too long today. I have lots of other stuff to go on and rant about in other places. But this one's been sitting with me, and I've been seeing it happen more and more, especially in the last couple of years. And again, if you are a healer and someone is on your table with what you think is this negative, heavy, toxic energy, I can't imagine anywhere in my consciousness how terminating that out of fear is going to serve anyone. And I would say it's time for some self-reflection. Again, that's 409 Main Street, South Exeter, if you'd like to take me to task with that. And if not, I hope that everyone out there that's working with people is stopping and doing that self-check and making sure it's not their ego steering the ship a little bit. Because we're here to help make people feel better, not worse. All right, signing off. Have a peaceful day. Love y'all. Talk to you again soon.